Hey friends, I'm back with a new quiz that will deepen our understanding of Jesus' ministry on earth. Here it is, the Bible quiz on the miracles of Jesus. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. First question, what was Jesus' first recorded miracle? The answer is, Jesus turned water into wine. This miracle happened at a wedding in Cana. It's recorded only in the Gospel of John. What food did Jesus use to feed 5,000 people? The answer is 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. This miracle is recorded in all the Gospels. At that time, 5,000 men were fed, not counting women and children. So in reality, Jesus fed more than 5,000 people. Truly amazing. Which disciple did Jesus call to walk on water toward him? The answer is Peter. When Jesus walked on water toward the disciples' boat, they were terrified, thinking he was a ghost. Peter asked Jesus to command him to come to him on the water. Peter walked on water but began to sink when he felt the wind and became afraid.
Hey there, next question. Do you know what Quiz Alkitab means in English? You got it. Quiz Alkitab means Bible quiz in English. We are a non-profit foundation in Indonesia. We are on a mission to provide modern Bible learning tools to all Bible readers and churches in Indonesia. You can support our mission by subscribing to this channel and also sending your donations to the YouTube Super Thanks button below. Don't forget to check our other platforms as well. Let's continue.
What was the name of the synagogue leader whose daughter Jesus raised from the dead? The answer is Jairus. You can read this story in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke. After applying mud made from dirt and his saliva to the eyes of a man born blind, to which pool did Jesus send him to wash? The answer is the pool of Siloam. The name Siloam means sent. The full story of this miracle is recorded only in John 9. Who did Jesus raise from the dead after he had been in the tomb for 4 days? The answer is Lazarus. Lazarus lived in Bethany with his 2 sisters, Mary and Martha. He died after being ill. Read this miracle story in John 11 verses 1 until 44. What was the name of the blind man whom Jesus healed near the city of Jericho? The answer is Bartimaeus. Bartimaeus was a blind beggar. When he heard Jesus was coming, he cried out for Jesus to heal him. Who touched the hem of Jesus' garment and was healed of a disease she had suffered from for years? The answer is a woman who had been bleeding for 12 years. This event took place as Jesus was on his way to Jairus' house to heal his dying daughter. The woman was healed instantly after touching the hem of Jesus' garment. In which city did Jesus heal a paralyzed man who was lowered through the roof by 4 friends? The answer is Capernaum. When Jesus was teaching in a house in Capernaum, the crowd was so large that there was no room left, not even outside the door. 4 men carried a paralyzed man and lowered him through the roof to get him to Jesus for healing. What miracle did Jesus perform involving Peter's mother-in-law? The answer is, Jesus healed Peter's mother-in-law of a fever. You can read the full story in these verses. In which town did Jesus raise a widow's son from the dead? The answer is Nain. When Jesus arrived in Nain, a small town in southern Galilee, he encountered a funeral procession for the only son of a widow. Jesus was moved with compassion, touched the coffin, and raised the young man from the dead. Where did Peter find the coin to pay the temple tax for Jesus and himself? The answer is in the mouth of a fish. Jesus told Peter to go catch a fish in the lake, and in the mouth of the first fish he caught, Peter found a coin worth 4 drachmas. What type of tree did Jesus curse for not bearing fruit, which then withered? The answer is a fig tree. One morning, Jesus cursed a fig tree for not bearing fruit. The next morning, the tree had withered from the roots. What was the name of the demon that Jesus cast out from the possessed man in the region of the Gerasenes? The answer is Legion. Legion means many demons. How many baskets of leftovers were collected after Jesus fed 4,000 people? The answer is 7 baskets. In addition to the miracle of feeding 5,000 people with 5 loaves and 2 fish, Jesus also performed the miracle of feeding 4,000 people with 7 loaves and a few fish. After everyone had eaten their fill, 7 baskets of leftover pieces were collected. This miracle is recorded only in the Gospels of Matthew and Mark. What was the name of the high priest's servant whose ear was healed by Jesus after Peter cut it off? The answer is Malchus. On the night of Jesus' arrest, Peter drew his sword and cut off the ear of Malchus, the servant of the high priest. But Jesus touched Malchus's ear and healed him. Jesus once freed the daughter of a Gentile woman from a demon. What was the woman's nationality? The answer is Canaanite or Syrophoenician. Both are correct. A Gentile woman asked Jesus to heal her daughter who was possessed by a demon. When Jesus saw her great faith, he healed her daughter. There is a difference between Matthew and Mark in how they recorded the woman's background. Matthew refers to her as a Canaanite, while Mark calls her a Greek born in Syrian Phoenicia, but both refer to the same woman. When healing a deaf man, Jesus said, "Ephphatha." What does that mean? The answer is, be opened. The word Ephphatha is Aramaic, and Mark translated it for his Greek-speaking readers. This story is recorded only in the Gospel of Mark. Jesus healed 10 lepers, but not all returned to thank him. How many came back? The answer is 1. While traveling to Jerusalem, 10 lepers called out to Jesus for healing. Jesus told them to show themselves to the priests, and as they went, they were cleansed. However, only one of them returned to thank Jesus. This story is recorded only in the Gospel of Luke. At which pool did Jesus heal a paralyzed man on the Sabbath? Write your answers in the comments. If you enjoy Bible quiz videos, like and share this video with your friends. They might need it. Thanks for watching this video. God bless you.